What if the person you trusted most with your family was hiding a deadly secret? Imagine hiring help to ease your burdens, only to discover it's the gateway to unimaginable horror. Hold on tight. This tale will make you question every stranger who enters your home. Oh God, where do I even start? Looking back, it feels like a nightmare I can't wake up from, but it was all too real. I'm Juliet, a single mom just trying to keep it together with my two little ones. Ivy, my bubbly 6-year-old with her endless questions, and Max, my 4-year-old tornado of energy. Life was a blur of work shifts, school runs, and collapsing into bed exhausted. I needed help, desperately. What if I could just breathe for a second? That's when I posted that ad for a nanny. Little did I know that simple click would invite a monster into our home. It all began on a crisp autumn morning. I remember scrolling through responses, my coffee going cold as I vetted candidates. Then came Selena's email, professional, with references that sang her praises. When she showed up for the interview, she was picture perfect. Neat bun, kind eyes, a soft accent that made her seem worldly and warm. "I've always loved children," she said, kneeling to Ivy's level with a smile that lit up the room. The kids took to her instantly. Max even shared his favorite dinosaur toy without a fuss. This is it, I thought. My miracle. I hired her on the spot, ignoring that tiny flicker in my gut. Hindsight, right? The first few days were heaven. I'd rush out the door to my morning shift, knowing Selena had breakfast covered. Pancakes shaped like animals, giggles echoing from the kitchen. Coming home, the house smelled of fresh-baked cookies, homework done, baths run. "You're a lifesaver," I'd tell her, and she'd just wave it off with that modest grin. But then, the little things started. Micro cracks in the facade. Like how she'd know details I hadn't shared, Max's allergy to strawberries, or Ivy's secret fear of thunderstorms. "Oh, kids just tell me things," she'd say lightly. I brushed it off. After all, she was good with them. Too good? As the weeks wore on, the unease built like a storm cloud. One evening, I came home early and heard her in the kids' room, her voice a low murmur. Peeking through the crack in the door, I saw her sitting on the edge of Ivy's bed, stroking her hair. "My sweet ones, soon we'll have our own adventures," she whispered. My skin prickled. What did that mean? But when I stepped in, she straightened up with a smile. "Just a bedtime story," she explained. The kids were asleep, peaceful. I told myself I was paranoid, overworked. Single mom syndrome, you know? Then the photos disappeared. First, a snapshot from the fridge, us at the beach last summer. "Maybe the kids were playing," Selena suggested, her eyes wide and innocent. But more vanished. An album from the shelf, then digital pics from my phone's gallery. How? I confronted her gently, but she just tilted her head. Technology glitches, perhaps? Her voice was smooth, but something in her gaze felt off, hungry. That night, I couldn't sleep, replaying every interaction. Who was she really? The turning point came on a rainy Thursday. I woke to a text from work, meeting canceled. Perfect. I'd surprised the kids with lunch. But as I approached the house, something felt wrong. The curtains were drawn tight, unusual for midday. Heart hammering, I slipped in quietly through the back door. Why was it unlocked? Voices drifted from upstairs, Selena's urgent and low. "Pack your favorites, darlings. We're going on a trip. Mommy won't mind." My blood froze. Creeping up the stairs, I peered into the room. There she was, stuffing clothes into a duffel bag. The kids sitting on the bed looking dazed, rubbing their eyes like they'd just woken from a nap. A bottle of what looked like cough syrup sat on the nightstand. Sedatives? Panic surged through me like electricity. "What the hell are you doing?" I burst in, voice shaking. Selena whipped around, her face contorting from sweet to sinister in a blink. "Julie, you're early." She stepped toward me, blocking the kids. They need a better life. I lost mine. My babies, taken in a crash. But yours? They're mine now. Her hand dipped into her pocket, pulling out a syringe. Oh God, no. Time slowed. I lunged for the lamp, smashing it over her arm with a crack that echoed like thunder. She yelped, dropping the needle, but grabbed at Max. "Come here, sweetie." Adrenaline fueled me. I shoved her hard, scooping Max into my arms while yelling for Ivy to run. We tumbled down the stairs in chaos, Selena's footsteps pounding behind. "You can't keep them from me," she snarled. Her voice unhinged now, nothing like the woman I'd hired. I slammed the front door, fumbling for my phone as she banged against it. Neighbors heard the commotion, police sirens wailed in the distance. Selena vanished out the back before they arrived, melting into the shadows like the ghost she was. The investigation revealed Selena's dark past, forged identities, a string of adoptions that were really abductions. She was caught days later, but the scar remained. My babies were safe, but the trust shattered forever. I hug them tighter now, check references like a detective, and listen to every whisper in the night. In our rush for convenience, we often overlook the red flags. Vet thoroughly, listen to your instincts. Your family's safety depends on it. One wrong hire could cost everything. How did this story make you feel? Chilled to the bone, or ready to double-check your own help? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you want more heart-pounding stories like this, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for weekly thrills. What's your biggest hiring horror? Share below.